It's Friday, November 1st, 2019. We are in the crescent moon phase. This is the time of the cycle when we want to persevere through any challenges. The moon is in Capricorn. It will conjunct Saturn and Pluto today. Skill today, be like the wise owl in a tree and be like the tree, and let the resonance principle guide you. True alignments are trusting, shared history, triaging tasks according to what needs to be done the most, helping others, healing, clues from past experience, rectification, and establishing new ways of doing things. Catalysts for change are fussy, overdoing, lack of depth, disconnected from emotions, living in the past, rationalizing strategies, isolating self, taking unfair advantage of others, feeling wronged, and explosive outbursts. The theme for this Scorpio cycle, 5 Scorpio, a massive rocky shore resists the pounding of the sea. This is changes to the establishment or the status quo. The theme for the astrological year, of course, 16 Aries, fairies dancing in the setting sun, beginning of the end of the New World Order. The resonance principle of like attracts like is strongly in effect today, bringing in energetics for reunions and reunification. Who writes this stuff? This happens as veterans are experiencing a stirring in their spirits. The sun is discharging 10 Scorpio, a fellowship supper reunites old comrades, and Venus is discharging 1 Sagittarius, retired Army veterans gather to reawaken old memories. Both symbols speak to a renewal and refreshment that comes from joining with others of like mind, experience, and allegiance. People come together under these energetics. The symbols also tell us to move on from living in the past. Truly, nothing is the way it used to be. We are learning to do things differently while at the same time strengthening the bonds of shared values. We are lifting ourselves to new levels despite the all-out blitzkrieg of archontic forces of madness. Madness and lunacy are also present today, with Venus also discharging children in Halloween costumes indulging in various pranks. I dare say we never saw a Halloween quite like the one we had yesterday. This energetic can take people beyond the edge of what is acceptable and appropriate to sane people. We remember that Uranus is activated this cycle, so we are expecting the unexpected all month. We are not surprised by all the tricks or any false flags. Some are crossing a line and rationalizing their behavior. The Earth is discharging a Red Cross nurse. While this energetic brings compassion and care, it also prompts people to break boundaries and cross into dark places to satisfy a need, or what is believed to be needed. It's a complex energy. It is also riding alongside the veterans' energetics. After completing discharge of 2 men placed under arrest, Mars now begins to discharge a gang of robbers in hiding. Mars is getting close to exact opposition to the Eris point and the energetics of justice, truth, and rebirth. In Greek mythology, Mars, or Ares, and Eris are twins and rulers of the battlefield. This month may feel like a battle, with the Sabian symbol theme for the month of a massive rocky shore resists the pounding of the sea. The old ways of the control establishment are being pummeled, and a new experience is emerging. Mercury continues to discharge the king of the fairies, approaching his domain. Big Daddy is on the way. Perhaps this is why we see archons gone so wild these days. They don't want their party to be over. This report is kind of heady, so I will try to bring it down to practical application. The energetics today advise us to gravitate toward like-minded people, places, and things, and to express our allegiance to ourselves and a higher order. Incorporate compassion, but do not be taken advantage of. Remember, the fellowship of humanity is not the enemy. The enemies are the archontic forces that are infiltrating people and driving them mad. Guard yourself, reject ugly acts, and hold the line that truth and love prevails. It always does, and it always will, no matter how many archons are unleashed on us. Big Daddy is returning home.